What up, peeps? Welcome back to the flip side. I got another video for you guys. As soon as I cover the right wing, I get hit with a left wing. So I just watched it, and I want you, before I start the video, I want you guys to know, and I want to ask you guys, this y'all goat right here, Kamala, ever since Biden's debate, the Democratic Party has been collapsing in on itself. And they know it, but you know, they still have to maintain that high. Oh, well, at least we're not like Trump. Oh, we're you know, the only sort of ammo that they have is to keep firing at Trump. Keep firing at Trump. Keep firing at Trump. That's it. CNN, talk about Trump. MSNBC, talk about Trump. The View, talk about Trump. I know The View. Okay. But you guys get it, right? Talk about Trump. Talk about Trump. Talk about Trump. That's it. Trump this, Trump that. Okay? And then when shit really, even fucking Anderson Pooper, who used to work for the FBI, he's literally asking her a direct question. Is there something that you can tell us that you regret about you know, what you've been doing in office that you think you can fix? And just watch.
Is there something you can point to in your life, political life, or in your life in the last 4 years that you think is a mistake that you have learned from?
I mean, I've made many mistakes, and they range from, you know, if you've ever parented a child, you know you make lots of mistakes too. In my role as vice president, I mean, I've probably worked very hard at making sure that I am well versed on issues, and I think that is very important. It's a mistake not to be well versed on an issue and feel compelled to answer a question.
Oh my God.
Is there something you...
She can't even go into specifics. She can't answer the question. If you've seen her talk, you can't get an answer out of her. She keeps repeating herself. You know, Donald Trump, he used to call Marco Rubio a broken record. But I think Kamala just tops it off. She's literally a broken record. She says the same shit over and over. You heard her. Oh, I made mistakes as a mom, I've made mistakes I could probably learn from. Yeah, tell us what it is. Tell us what the fuck it is. At the same time, she doesn't want to. She can't. She can't, because they have to maintain optics. If she says anything, okay, the other side's gonna be and then the Democratic side's gonna be like, well, you know, and you're wrong about Okay, it's just cycle. It's just a deadly cycle over and over and over. She can't say anything because she knows how fucked she is. She knows how absolutely fucked she is. She's fucked. Okay? And I could say the same thing about Trump with that whole fucking McDonald's thing. Alright? When people sort of realized that it really wasn't as real as it seemed. He's fucked too. Trump is fucked too. And so is Kamala. But, you know, you're still going to have people voting. Well, you have to choose the least of all evils. Fuck you. Actually, fuck you. Like, and I know deep down these NPCs are aware of what's happening, and they're aware of how screwed up their leaders are. This is NPCs, half the NPCs, this is your supreme queen, okay? This is your leader that you have to follow, okay? This is Okay? This is your supreme queen you have to follow right now. And you have to defend it. Even though, like, you know that you're absolutely screwed, you have to find some way. You have to find some way to prove that she's the qualified choice. She has to be. She has to be. Or I have a mental breakdown. You can't argue with the NPCs, because even though, like, you can prove them wrong, like, logically, without fail, but they have so many mental walls. Like, they have so many, and I call them straw houses. Okay? Remember the wolf and the three pigs? Okay, I'm gonna blow your house down. He blows them. You can blow them all down, but there's still gonna be. You can blow down a straw house, but then there's gonna be a brick house, and then there's gonna be, there's a straw house, there's a stick house, and then there's a brick house. You can blow them down as much as you want, but there's still gonna be more houses. I was about to say something sus, and I was not going to get trapped into it. But they have so many different straw houses that they have ready that you can't even get to a consensus. They just keep saying stuff. It's like a casino slot machine. It's an infinite slot machine. They just keep coming back with shit. They just keep coming back with stuff. They'll move the goalpost. They'll come back at you saying, well, you da-da-da-da-da. And then they'll be like, well, do you believe that da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da? Is that what you believe? And then they'll be like, well, you're not getting your sources from the correct, from the correct places. In quotation marks. What they're really telling you is that you're not listening to the things I'm listening to. You're not listening, because we've been raised to listen to everything that's come through the screen. And you've been brainwashed to trust that, oh, this person has a prestigious da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and they have a degree in XYZ, ABC, and all their qualifications means that they know what they're talking about. She's Kamala Harris. She's the vice president. She knows what she's talking about. She served under Joe Biden, who was the vice president of Barack Obama. He was the vice president for Barack Obama. Barack Obama? Yeah, the guy who bombed Yemeni's children in the Middle East? Right. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. I'll trust that. I'll trust what you say. I mean, I can find 10 more examples of Kamala not being able to answer questions and just being a broken record. I mean, you can see it on her face. Like, as soon as he's done, just the look on her face is like, and then, when someone looks off into the distance, when it means they're making it up. They're lying. There's a certain direction that your eyes go to, like when you're bullshitting. She can't. And then she starts like giggling to herself like halfway through, and then people will be like, well, it's a better response that Trump could ever give. I can't do it. They're both brain dead freaks. Okay? So, that's all I have to say. The Democratic Party is collapsing in on itself right now. Their leader can't answer your questions. And the leader above her is probably not even running things. So, just know that. Okay? Just when someone like this, when somebody in power that is probably just a puppet, but is representing like your country and like helping make decisions to run the place where you live, and can't answer a simple question, you're fucked. We've been fucked for a long time, just letting you guys know. So that's all I really have to say. So without further ado, and with all that said, I'll see y'all guys next time back on the flip side. Peace out.